I mean, Pex is such a big part of our team, and I thought the first game he came in against Carolina, he played really well. We couldn't get the win for him, but tonight too, he played great, and he's such an amazing teammate. He's done so much for this franchise, so I think every time he steps into the net, everybody wants to get a win for him, and I'm glad we did.
The Nashville Predators get the 3-2 win in overtime with the big man in net, Pekka Rinne, getting a start going against the Chicago Blackhawks. And at times, this game looked a little discombobulated. Use that word on Twitter and trying to get them recombobulated. But the Predators put on 39 shots on net. They limited their penalties, even though they did allow a power play goal early on, but they overall limited their penalties. Things overall looked better for this Nashville Predators team, even though it was frustrating. They couldn't beat Malcolm Subban as many times as they probably should have or could have, but they were able to get that win, and that was a big one. Roman Josi with the overtime winner, looking silky smooth. Mikael Granlund with a great goal as well, that he's continuing to put up points. You get the fourth line chipping in with Yakov, Trenin, and Matthew Olivier getting the assist in that Trenin goal. I mean, there are certain things in this game that looked good overall, but there's still things they want to work on. They face Chicago again Wednesday night, a back-to-back, and things that they learned from that. But first off, Mikael Granlund, he's off to a hot start coming back. No training camp. Didn't get much training with this team going in, and then he got right into the lineup. Here's what he had to say just about how it's going for him.
I've been feeling good, and obviously no training camp pretty much, but I don't know. I felt I've been out there with a lot of energy, so it's been fun to play so far.
It was a big win for Pekka Rinne. He even said post-game that it's been a long time since he's felt the feeling of winning. So it was a big deal for the Nashville Predators to get a win with him in net there. And what was preparation like? Because, this team, they're used to seeing the Chicago Blackhawks, but a lot of familiar faces not there anymore. So some new faces in this crowd. Did it help the preparation at all? What did it do to the preparation for this team? Here's what Pekka Rinne had to say.
Not at all. I thought that we focused on our own game, our own team. I thought we showed some desperation. After the last few losses, I thought the response was great, and didn't really focus on their team. Obviously, they still have some familiar faces and a bunch of new guys, but nothing out of the ordinary. Usual special teams we went through their special teams, but that's about it.
Now into John Hynes, and what adjustments was he making during the game? Obviously, they limited their penalties, much better than the previous two games. Only one power play goal allowed. That's a big improvement right there. But what did they change during the game and looking forward to the next night? As I said before, lots of new faces in the Chicago Blackhawks. What does that mean for them out there? Obviously, some hungry young guns. Chicago Blackhawks having to step up in that lineup with guys on injured reserve and COVID protocol right now, too. So here's John Hynes' assessment of just going against Chicago tonight and Wednesday night.
Well, that was the thing we had talked about, was we had to be more attacking 5-on-5, and the fact that we stayed out of the penalty box, allowed us to do that. Where lots of times when you're taking all kinds of penalties, your penalty killers are, lines get messed up, guys miss ice time, guys play hard minutes on the penalty kills. So the penalty discipline was much better, and we got to continue on that. Chicago's I think the second best power play in the league right now. I think they're clicking at 42 or over 42%. So I think going into tomorrow night's game, that has to continue to be an emphasis. Chicago played a good game. I thought, it's the NHL, and when you have certain guys out of your lineup and other guys come in, you're bringing in hungry players that they're going to compete, they're going to work. You can see even still they had pushes in the game where they have good offensive players. They play a certain style, and they bring players in. And I kind of said earlier that even though that the names change, the way that they obviously draft and players they bring in, they fit the style of play that they want to play. And they got some, you have Patrick Kane on the team, and he makes any line that he's on effective, and any power play he's on is always going to be threatening. So, I think we got to take some lessons from tonight's game, but we got to make sure we're ready to go again tomorrow.
There you have it. Back-to-backs coming up. There's going to be plenty of them this season. Chicago again Wednesday at Bridgestone Arena, another home game for the Nashville Predators. Expecting Justin Saros to start. We'll see where it goes from there. Thanks for watching the post-game report. I'm Justin Bradford, Penalty Box Radio.